Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about Splunk and Dynatrace integration. So these are the steps, these are the steps where we can after performing this we can achieve the Splunk and Dynatrace integration. So first of all, you need to have install Splunk enterprise version. This is a kind of a POC we are doing. So you can do it on your POC environment, then later on you can move it to your production environment. And currently I am doing this on single instance. Okay. So search head, indexer and forwarder will be on the same system. So first install a Splunk agent. So installing in Splunk agent, I have already installed this on my PC. So first step is to install enterprise Splunk. Second is install Dynatrace app. So Dynatrace app, generally we install it on search head. So in my case, search head, everything is on single instance, so I am installing on single instance. Install Dynatrace add-on. So add-on, generally we use it on the input, like on the forwarder. So in the distributed environment you can use it on forwarder. So we can create an input by this. So next point is get access for free Dynatrace license. So I will show you how you can get access of free Dynatrace agent, and then after that generate a client token for authentication. Yes, this is very important when you are going to create an input. So at that time it will require, it's kind of a password, authentication password. So after that I will be installing a OneAgent. OneAgent is Dynatrace agent. Full stack installation I will be doing in one of the Google Cloud instance. So once that is done, I will be checking it on the Dynatrace whether it's working fine or no. So that way we can verify that yes, our installation is worked fine. Then create Dynatrace index. Then after that create input in Dynatrace add-on. So input, there are around 4 kind of inputs are there. So I'll be creating all of them. So I think all of them is not required, so I'll be creating at least 3 inputs. Check for any error. The next point will be check for any error in the Splunk, like say if any authentication error or some other error is there, so you can check in the internal index. So we'll be checking it for the error. After that, once this we do not see any error, so that means our installation is successfully done. Then verify all the entity and metrics are reporting in the Splunk. So we'll be checking the index, Dynatrace index, so where the data is coming or no. So once data is coming, that means we have successfully integrated Splunk with Dynatrace. So let's start. So first point is installing Splunk. So I have already installed it on my laptop. So you can use your Google instance or Google Cloud instance or any instance to Splunk install. Once you do that, access the Splunk, and then the second point is to install a Dynatrace app. So go to app, browse for app, click over here, type Dynatrace. Once you do that, it will load your app here. So this is Dynatrace app. here you just click over here, and it will click to install. So it will ask for username and password. Once you do, you provide username and password, and it will install the Dynatrace app on your instance. So the next one is installing add-on. So similarly, as you install Dynatrace app, you can install Dynatrace add-on for that. So the add-on is generally used for input. So similarly, you can click on install, and I have already installed these both the apps on my system. So similarly, you can do it, install and provide your credential, and go on. So once you do that, just restart your Splunk, so that it will get properly, all the configuration will get properly updated. So this will cover our 3 points. One is installation of uh, Splunk, installation of Dynatrace app, installation of add-on. So after that, uh, how to get free license for Dynatrace. So this is the link for getting a free license. I will provide that in description. So once you access this link, it will ask you for about the uh, email, and click over the email, and once you do that, it will verify whether your email is valid or no, and then it will ask for few more details. Once you fill it up, you will get your free version of Dynatrace. So I have already created it. So it's very simple. If you can try. If you have any problem doing that, just give a comment on the comment section. So I'll help you with that. So once you do that, it will provide you a welcome message on your email, and then from there you can directly access Dynatrace free version. The next topic is how to generate client token or token to integrate Dynatrace with other systems. Here we are using Splunk. So how can we create authentication key or token, API token, to integrate Splunk with Dynatrace? So you from left hand side, you need to go to settings. From settings, you need to go to integration. From integration, you need to choose Dynatrace APIs and generate token. So here you need to select which all. So I am giving demo. The name for it is Splunk DT. So this is the name of it. So you can select whatever option you want to select. So once you do that, I'm selecting all the things. So whatever you require for your environment, you do it. So just click on generate. So you need to copy this, because this is one time generated. So once you copy it, keep it on some safe place. I am keeping it over here. Paste. So this can be utilized when I'm going to create an input and create an input for entity, for services, for KPIs, for other things, PGI, problem group instance data. So I will be using this when I'm going to create an input to get the data from DT to Splunk. So till now we have done first 5 points. One is installation of Splunk, installation of Dynatrace app, installation of Dynatrace add-on, get access for free Dynatrace generate client token for authentication in Dynatrace. This is generally we use it for to integrate Dynatrace with the Splunk. So when we create input to import entities, services or KPIs, so at that time we require this authentication. So our next point is installing OneAgent on Google instance. So for that, first you need to have a Google account, and then it provides a 90 days of free trial version, so you can use that. So I have created my Google account, and then I will show you how we can install uh, Dynatrace agent on that. So these are my three instances. I have logged into this instance 1 2 3. So how can we install OneAgent on these instances? So generally we use it with sudo. So I request you to run this command sudo -su for all the instances, sudo -su, and this is the next one. So we will run sudo -su. So this is the root access. So this is my Dynatrace free trial version. So this is only available for 15 days. So if you want to do POC or anything, just complete it within 15 days. So how can we add those 3 servers in the Dynatrace? So from here, if you go to left hand side, you need to go to deployment status. From here it will say what all the Dynatrace agents are available on which host those are available. So here you need to add a new host. So click over here, add a new host. So for which operating system you want to add it, so add it for Linux, as I have Linux environment. So before that, just currently in Linux by default wget is not present. So first you need to install wget utility. So for that I'm installing it, and I will install and and then after that I will start it. If you directly copy and if you try to do that, it will say wget is not installed over here. So yes, see, wget is not found. So first we need to install wget, and then we can start downloading and installing. So we've installed wget through this command. So this is the command for installing wget. So it will ask for some questionnaire. Yes. So it is processing. So let me come back once it is done. It's installed now. So what we can do is we just get the wget the installer first. So what we need to do is just download it. I will download for all 3 instances. So it is getting downloaded. Yeah, it is downloaded. Now the next thing is verify it. So verify for each of the instance. Yeah, successfully verified. It is showing here successfully verified. Whether you have downloaded the right version or right things before installing. So before that, it's good to verify it is verified correctly. So this is verification is successful. Now the next step is installing it. So again, copy this and install DT agent. So it is getting installed. I will try to install it for second one, and similarly the third one. So keep in mind that you get the download directly from this console, because it has all its detail, authentication, token, and everything it has. So I request you to use this, because generally what happens, we keep it somewhere and copy it, and we use it for other environments, so it won't work. So I request you to get directly from here. So from where we came to this screen, go to deployment status, add, so like see, whichever is added, it's showing over here. So add host, click which operating system you want to install DT agent. So I used it, this one. So once it is completed successfully, it will show it over here. Also it will show in the console deployment status. So it will take time to reflect over here. So let us check what happened with this second instance, because it is not showing the second instance over there. So it will take some time to reflect over here. So let's wait for some time. Yeah, you can see all the DT agents are here, all the host which we want to install it over here. So what is the next step? You can see all the metrics are coming to Dynatrace or no. So you can go to metrics. So you can see over the number of metrics are coming over here. So again, if you want to do some other things with respect to these, so you can go to particular things, and you can check what all things are there. You want to show all the processes, it will show all the processes related to it. It will discover one by one. So DT agent discover all the processes, all the relationship, or all the relationship between the services or servers or everything. It will discover. So it will take some time to discover everything, and it will show you in the metrics, or any problem with respect to those things. So it will automatically decrease. So these things I have earlier I installed, and then I made it disable. So with respect to those servers, it showing some problems. So this is how you can do your POC, or you can use it in your production environment. How can you install DT agent? So this is all about installing and getting the DT agent on the Google Cloud. So we'll move to our next topic. What we have covered till now. So these 7 points we have already covered. We installed OneAgent on Google instance, and then checked whether the host is added to Dynatrace or no, and checked metrics are available. So we have checked, verified that. So we saw everything is fine with respect to Dynatrace. Now next step is we need to create a Dynatrace agent where index. So Dynatrace index in Splunk. So how it's normal creating Splunk in any instance. So how to achieve that? So let's go to Splunk settings, add index. So I have Dynatrace agent already, Dynatrace index already, so I will delete it first. Okay, so it should no longer be available. So let's see. Dynatrace is not there, so you can create a new one. Dynatrace, I'm giving this name. So all the other configuration you can keep it as it is. Click on save, so it will create a Dynatrace index. So you can see it over here, it has a Dynatrace index. Now the next part is what you have to do: create an input in Splunk add-on. So now you need to access Splunk add-on. So from here you can go to Splunk add-on and now go to input. This I have created already, so I will delete it. Now I will create first for the you can see there are number of four inputs are there, so you can create one by one for everything. So first I want to import entity, so I will do it. For it, import, give name whatever you want, import, and the interval, whatever interval you want. I'm given 60, or an index, on which index you want to store. So I'm putting it this one. This is the instance name. So I'll putting my instance name over here. So anyways, this is going to expire, so no one can access it, or I'm going to delete after this my video. So don't worry about the security part. So you need to give your instance name over here. If you are using the production one, give the same. Oops, it is not copied over there, so let me copy. Copy, paste. Token, you need to give a token. So first we will give some different token, wrong token. I am giving some wrong token. So we can see where, if any issue is there, what issue will come, where you need to see if issue is coming, or any problem is there. So I'm giving the wrong the wrong API token. So add it through wrong API token. You can check whether your integration is done properly or not. So you need to go to index_internal and source. If you know the source type, you can write it there. I am giving Dynatrace, source equal to Dynatrace. So we'll see what details. So here it is saying the authentication is failed. So that means there is some problem with the authentication. So what I will do is, in the input I will edit it, and then similarly if other errors are coming, so you can check it over here. Okay, so now what I will do is I will give the API key which we have generated. So this is the API key which we have generated. So I will copy it and paste it over here, and update. So once you do that, let's see what error is coming, if any error is coming for last 5 minutes. We'll do it for last 15 minutes. So I do not see, after this I do not see any error. Authentication failed, it is coming here, and after that we have changed the token. So let's wait for, let's say, window, if any error is coming. So I do not see any authentication error over here. Some other errors are there, so that is with respect to some code, or we can see base .py files. Authentication, I do not see an error with respect to authentication. So here our integration or import is successfully done. So now if you want to cross check whether our data is coming to Splunk or no, so from the Dynatrace, so we have created an index Dynatrace. Let's see, our index is same or some other. We have some other index. Apologies for the spelling mistake. So we can use same index whether the data is coming or not. Okay. So let's create another input problem or time series. I will create it for time series. So dt time series, dt time series. I'll create an interval 60. Index is Dynatrace, and I will give the name of it. This is your tenant name. Copy. Now you have to give the token. I will give the right token here, over here. So this is the right token. Oh, it is for single, so we will single metrics if you want. So generally we want all the metrics, so we use the other option to get all the metrics. So that is for single instance. Like, see here, it's for single time series. I want all the time series. So dt time series, interval 60, default token. I will give the tenant name first and then token, then token, paste the token, and we'll see the interval. I will give for every 1 minute, so we'll get the result soon. Alphabet is only alphabet is required. So Dynatrace TS. time series. Add. So it is added successfully. We'll see if anything is coming for last 60 minutes. It will take some time. Let me come back once the data is present. Guys, you can see the data is coming for last 15 minutes. We can see it in real time if any data is there in real time. So let's wait for checking the data in real time. See, the data is coming from Dynatrace agent to Splunk Splunk environment. Okay, this is how you can integrate Dynatrace with Splunk. So the last point which is remaining is, if you can see any error is coming in internal index, or verify entity and metrics are reporting to Splunk. So we have already done it, but let's see once again. So where you can see if error is coming. So this is the internal index. Then this is the Dynatrace index where we are expecting data to come from Dynatrace. So apart from that, if any error is coming, you need to check internal index, and source will be star Dynatrace star. So you need to check any error is coming for any specific time period. So there is, I don't see there is any error. This is info, so ignore it, ignore the info, but there is no specific error coming for this integration. So this is how you can check the error. We saw earlier there is one of the error has come for the authentication. So we purposely given a wrong authentic token ID, so that we can see what error comes in the logs. So and we again changed it to the right authentication, and we have seen that integration has been done successfully. And after that we have added inputs to it, and then we got it added successfully as well. So now you need to verify where the data is coming. So you need to know the index, what index you have created, then go to that particular index and check for so data is coming on. So this is the entity which is creating or discovering. This is, you can see discovery name, display name, and then the entity ID. So this is a process with respect to process, and all the other details which you can see it on the left hand side. So this is pretty much about it. Integration. Hope this is very easy, and I have explained very well. So let's recap our full session. So what we have done is, we first, if you want to do a POC to integrate Dynatrace with Splunk, so what all things are required, or how we proceed one by one. So first you need to have a Splunk enterprise. So you can install it on Google Cloud, or you can use your personal system. So you can install a Splunk, then install Dynatrace app, and then add-on. Generally we use it for getting inputs, and Dynatrace app is generally we use it for getting all the details or dashboards or everything. So, and then after that, after installing, get access for free Dynatrace license. It is accessible only for 15 days. After that, it is not accessible. So I request you to do all the POC before that. After that, generate client token for authentication. So I explained how can we get the client token to get integrated Splunk with Dynatrace. So it is generally we use when we create an input to import the data from Dynatrace to Splunk for to the particular index. So after that, what we can do is install OneAgent on Google instance. So I explained how to install it. So I requested don't install a copy version of it, get the latest version of code from the your live instance, so that will be helpful. Check after that, you need to check, or we have checked that all the host process or metrics are reporting to Dynatrace. Once that is done, you need to create a fresh index on the Splunk. So I have created Dynatrace agent, though I yeah. So and then after that, create input in the add-on. So you need to create an input, give the right token ID, your live environment, and all the configuration. You can, there are 4 types of inputs already present, so you can use them. Or if you want to do additional one, so you need to get the APIs for that, and can do the additional one by creating the by editing input.conf. So also check for error in internal index. So I have explained you how can we do that, and then that after that you need to verify whether the data is reporting to Splunk index or no. So and finally, what we can see is the data is reporting to DT app as well. So we have seen it is reporting to Dynatrace agent, the add-on or uh, index. So we need to check it over here whether it's coming to your. So it will take some time to populate the data over here in the Dynatrace agent. So you need to it will automatically come all the details over here. I think we have given the wrong index. It's generally use a Dynatrace. Yeah, so it is generally using a Dynatrace. So let me do one thing. Let me create a right index. So we'll create a right index and Dynatrace. I am explaining this as well, that this, so that if you see any issue, so you can troubleshoot like this. So I'm creating exact same index which is there in the app. So let's see which index is there. So you can see Dynatrace index. So give the same index over here, or you need to change it whatever index you are using. So I'm creating one. Now I'll go to add-on and edit this and give the right index. So I'm giving now this index, update it, Dynatrace this index, and update it. So it will take some time to reflect the data over here. So we can see it's 3 index. So we should see some data over here. See, there are 3 index, monitoring process group. So these all the details will come over here. So this is how you can troubleshoot your things, whether the data, why data is not coming. And you can see it over here, witness, everything you can see it over here. Host overview, submit, you can see all the details, services, trend, topology, So these all the things you can see, you can explore by your own everything. So that's it about this video. So hope you enjoyed the video, and happy learning, and have a good day. Thank you.